The studio lights were warm, almost too warm, but Barbie barely noticed. She was focused on the conversation, the rhythm of words traded between her and David, the way he always managed to make her laugh even when she tried to stay composed. It had always been like this, comfortable, familiar, dangerously easy. They were nearing the end of the segment when the host asked what seemed like a simple question. "What's one thing you admire about each other that you've never said out loud?" Barbie turned to David, expecting him to crack a joke, maybe say something silly about her being too organized or how she always knew her lines better than anyone else. But he didn't smile. Not this time. He looked at her with a softness that made her heart slow down, just a little. "I admire the way you make people feel safe," he said, voice steady but quiet. "When you're around, even the worst days don't feel so bad." She looked at him, lips parted slightly, caught somewhere between surprise and something deeper, something she didn't want to name too quickly. The room felt smaller all of a sudden, not with pressure but with intimacy, like no one else was there. She managed a quiet, "Thank you," but David wasn't done. "I think I've been trying to find the right moment to say more," he continued, his eyes never leaving hers. "But maybe there's no perfect time, so I'll just say it now. I've fallen for you, Barbie. And I think I've been falling for a long time." The silence that followed wasn't awkward. It was full with memories, with missed chances, with everything that had gone unsaid until now. Barbie's breath caught, and for once, she didn't try to fill the space with humor or words. She just looked at him, eyes wide, heart open. "I didn't expect that," she said finally, voice trembling but honest. "But I think part of me has been hoping you'd say it." David's lips curved into a small, unsure smile. "Yeah." She nodded slowly, deliberately. "Yeah." There was no dramatic music, no scripted lines. Just two people sitting under two bright lights, saying what they should have said long ago. She reached for his hand, fingers brushing his, and when he held on, it felt natural. Like it had always been meant to happen this way. The clip spread across social media like wildfire. Fans cried, cheered, and confessed that they rewatched it over and over, not because it was flashy, but because it was true. There was something in David's voice, in Barbie's stunned silence, that made people believe in something again. Later, when asked about that moment, Barbie simply said, "It wasn't a confession for the cameras. It was for me. And I'll never forget it." Sometimes love doesn't wait for a perfect scene. It finds you in the middle of an ordinary moment and changes everything.